Bro, we need to talk. We need to talk, man. I just benched 430. Well, not like just benched, you know, but more like last night I benched 430, okay? I ain't really like recording me talking before or after, so I was like, oh man, I better like talk about that shit, because I kind of want to make them separate videos, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, no big deal. So yeah, let's get into it. It's not much to talk about. It's just bench press, really. It was very like quick, simple, in and out, snag the PR, and let's keep our eyes ahead and focus for the rest of the week. So I'm not gonna do a whole lot of yapping. I know I say that all the time. This will probably be like 20 minutes, but no, I'm playing. So yeah, man. So I came in, and a lot of people don't know this, but last Monday I came in and I tried 430, because I don't know, dude, my mindset was like, okay, this is my deload week. What if I could like squeak out 430 on Monday, because that's my bench day, and then you know, deload the rest of the week, and then kind of have that freedom to go for 435 the following Monday, which would have been yesterday. So I thought about it, and you know, I went for it twice, and I actually almost got it last week, and I felt pretty like fatigued and shit, because it was a deload week. I mean, my body was ready to deload, and I was just like, damn, you know, like that shit pissed me off. So like, even though I knew I had like an excuse or a cop-out, I was still upset. Like, I still thought I should have been able to hit that, even if it wasn't my best day. But then again, you got to remember, like, a PR is a PR. Like, there has to be, you know, a certain level of respect for, like, weights, right? So that's why they always say, like, respect the weight. And maybe I got a little greedy, but, you know, I went away from it injury-free, and it was just a free will kind of try. Like, nothing to lose. If anything, my body got to feel the weight, so I think that paid off for yesterday. And as you saw that, so yeah, man, I did the same jumps as I did last week, and the same jumps I did when I went up to 425 went back when that was my PR. So I'm happy with it. When I did 425, it was a touch and go rep. This one, it wasn't a competition pause by any means, but it was a gym pause. Like, it was a fair, like, the bar was motionless for a split second. So it was a 5-pound PR from early November, but I do think the standard was much better. So I mean, I'm happy with it. Man, and just to think like where bench has gone, man, bench has just really been blowing up. Like when I came into the year, I think it was, I have to go back and I think it was early January. I tried to pause 390 because like at the time my pause was 385, and because I had like touch and go at 405, but it was an ugly like bounce, like ass off the bench. Like I didn't really count it. And then I kind of took a little break. I started running and stuff again, and I just had a back injury, so I was trying to like, you know, maybe cut down a little bit or just take a break from going heavy for like a month. It wasn't long at all. So yeah, I got back into lifting, and I was like, man, I want to like make another push at powerlifting, dude. I just got to stay healthy. And man, I got back into training, and literally in January, I failed 390, like pause rep, and I was just like, whew. So I was probably sitting around like 380 to 385 for my pause max. Bro, to think of where I'm at now at the end of the year at 430 is like, bro, those are like newbie gains. Like those, that's a kind of newbie gain jump that you would see from a beginner. Like I went the last few years, like, you know, my bench, it was going up, and it was over the long term, but it was just like from short term, it was very like just steady, you know. Whereas like this year, it just blew up. And I mean, I got bigger a little bit. I mean, I put on a little bit of weight, maybe like 5 to 6 pounds, but like it just blew up, man. Like I don't know. And I moved to benching 4 days a week, like all year round. I think like in the spring when I did like a off-season block, I think I did 3 days a week for like 6 weeks, but everything else has been 4 days a week. And I always heard like, man, frequency will like blow your bench up if done correctly. Like you can't go heavy 4 days a week by any means, but so I was thinking about that, and so I kind of found a way to fit it in, and you know, figure out the numbers, program it properly, and bro, it's worked. It's worked like crazy. So, but I do think, like, obviously if it's working, keep doing it, right? But I do think I maybe need to take one step back to go 2 forward, because I don't want to just like keep running stale and then like I run into another plateau, right? I think now going forward, like I'm such a I'm such a great like bencher, you know. My body knows how to bench efficiently. I got the skill, the motor pattern down, and I've proven that I can develop that very, very good with like 4 days a week. And there are variations too. Like I'm not like just straight up benching 4 days a week like I would maybe in like a prep, but still, like it's a similar bar path. But like that's been good. And so I think if I could go back, you know, after this current block that I'm in, go back to volume, you know, go back to hypertrophy and just really get like stronger. I'm thinking about, I haven't thrown in like incline dumbbells in a long ass time. I think I'm gonna throw that back in and try to just get strong at that. Throw back in some skull crushers. I haven't done those in forever. Just get strong as fuck at that. And maybe get my overhead press up. Just shit like that, man. Maybe I'll throw in weighted dips again, but just get really strong. And then when I go into this phase that kind of how I've been in, where we up the bench frequency and I just become a better bencher, this time I'll be a better bencher with a new strength build. So that's how I look at it. And it's just going to be rinse, recycle, repeat, you know, like I'm not going to make this shit complicated. Like, let's get stronger and then let's get better. Stronger is in like shit like the dumbbells, the dips, the overheads, the rows, the skull crushers. Let's get stronger and then let's get better. Let's get better as in let's become a better bencher. So, you know, by benching like 4 days a week. Stronger, better, stronger, better, stronger, better. That's it. That's just simple, man. It's simple. And obviously you can play around with like your food and, you know, bulk cut if you want. I mean, I might recomp a tiny bit because I'm getting too damn big I'm becoming a subtotal fucking master, bro. And I don't want my deadlift to suffer, so I want to stay well-rounded on all three. But yeah, man. So today, but yeah, so I hit it. It felt great. I left it there. I'm like, I don't want to try for 435. There's no point. I'm just gonna save the adrenaline and the hype for the deadlift today, which you guys will see. It'll be a separate video. But I want 640. So yeah, we'll just we'll give it a go. And I'm not really tired. It was kind of hard to fall asleep last night because, you know, I took the caffeine for the bench PR, and I just like, yeah, it was a lot was on my mind. So I kind of kept rolling around in bed. Like I couldn't like just go to sleep and stay asleep. But eventually I did. And I was just thinking about this morning. Like, it's not a situation where, like, I don't even know how long I slept. Let's just say, like, for the sake of argument, like 5 hours, right? And I don't know if that's true. But it's not like I slept 5 hours a day, 4 days in a row. Like, I'm telling you guys, my sleep was like 9, 8, 9. And then maybe last night I got like 5. So I front-loaded my sleep so well to where, like, I can kind of get away with having an off day of sleep and still feel good. So, but yeah, fuck. That's pretty much that. I'm going to leave it there, and while I keep hiccuping, fuck me, dude. But yeah, 430, baby. So next year, that'd be really cool if I could, because like I said, I put on about 45 to 50 pounds, however you want to look at it, this year on bench. If I could just cut that in half and add 25, I mean, dude, that's 455. That's 4 plates and a 25 each side. Like, that would be fucking crazy, dude. And that as a natural lifter is insane. So I guess we'll shoot for that. But yeah, of course, it was a long yap session, like as I promised. So there's that. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the deadlift video though. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.